Good morning. This is day 6 out of 10 of my video challenge. And welcome to Light Upon the Path. I want to touch on something that I talked about yesterday. It was just very brief, but it was about the way that I see the world. And that I see the world in a way that isn't always evident. So I see peace, I see love, I see healing. But that's not always what you hear in the media. It's not always what we choose to experience. But there are a few things that really helped open my vision and my experience to see the world as I thought it was when I came here as a child, when I was born. So when we come here and then we are growing up, we're going through school, some of those really beautiful knowings get bred out of us. They get domesticated out, civilized out. And I think for many, many people, that innate sense of freedom is one of those things that gets pushed to the side. We're driven by societal norms, by things that our parents believe are true, our grandparents, our region, our community. But we don't always come to the planet with that. And then there's kind of a mismatch on what you know as a child in your heart to be true, or a younger person, and then what this world presents. But I'm just going to say, what this world presents is not always true. It's a facade. You have truth within you. So the two of the big things that led me to different vision were energetic work and shamanism. So in the early 1990s, I learned Reiki, an energetic healing form. Now today, almost everybody knows what Reiki is. It's sometimes practiced in hospitals. There are clinics. You can learn it online. But that's not how it was in the 90s. It was not well known. To become a master teacher cost, in America, in the Asui system, the Mrs. Takata system, that's just part of the history of Reiki, it was $10,000. So in the early 90s, there weren't that many teachers and there weren't that many students. So the incentive, you had to be really driven. You had to really believe and have that vision that energetic work, energetic healing was going to be a thing, and the students would come and your work would matter. And that has come to fruition. I'm grateful that it's so widely available. The second thing that really expanded my consciousness and helped me remember really who I was, who I am, is shamanism. And I learned that in the early 90s as well. Maybe mid 90s. It was after I learned Reiki. In both of these modalities, learning to bring the light, that I have the light within me, and that everything is for me, it was amazing and life-changing. With shamanism, I learned to speak to the plants, to the animals, to different aspects of my being, to the spirits of nature, to other beings, and really remember that life is about choice. Life is about how you walk your path, how you walk in the light or in the darkness, and the fusion of those two, it's about learning to communicate and vision and be in a very sacred way. So learning these two things in particular, let me remember that early knowing that I was surrounded by beauty, surrounded by light, surrounded by love, that I am all of those things. And that I am free. We all choose our slavery. We choose our suffering. And that is hard to hear. We're, as a society, really encouraged to be victims, encouraged to think that things are happening to us instead of for us. And not everything in life is comfortable or feels good. But when we're free, we choose to see the value of it. We choose to see something that impacts us in a way that we don't like and do something differently. So several years ago, this really became more prevalent to me. I was waking almost every day, hearing nothing is as it appears. And as I started to really dig into that, I saw that it was true. And I think many people are seeing that now. The way we govern ourselves, religion, medicine, all of these things are not as they appear. And we're at a place where we're choosing differently. We're choosing to live in love and light and to be of service to each other, be of service to this planet. We're choosing freedom. And I'm so grateful that I have garnered the tools to help me see that, to do that, to be that. So as you go about your day today, choose freedom. Or not. But know that the choice is yours. All right, tomorrow, day 8. Thank you for being with me. Be well.